There you are, Stud Walker out in the shop. I hope your day is going well. Well, I'll give you a little update on my carving on this trapper. I carved a little bear claw necklace. That's what that's supposed to be. And I was playing around with the wood burner. I'm not sure what I think it. My wood burning skills are not legendary, I can tell you that. But you gotta start somewhere, I guess. So it was kind of fun to play around with. So, like that. I'm pleased with how his eyes came out. They came out nice. So, that necklace is fun. So there's that. Next, I'll carve a guy with a coonskin cap. Well, Deb Clandening asked me to make a sharpening video. And I'm not very satisfied with my sharpening system, so this is definitely not a this is the way you should do it video. I'm pretty old school. I got a 3-sided oil stone, and I use diamond files to keep my knife sharp on a semi-daily basis. And on a daily basis, I use my strop. This has got 600 grit sandpaper on there. It says 1 on there. Then it's got some leather. That says 2, and then it says 3 on this side. This is actually my father's. It's pretty old. It used to have leather on here, but it got all worn off, so I just put 600 grit sandpaper on there. And like, I just try to make a habit of whenever I get ready to carve with my pocket knife, I'll definitely use this strop and just give it a nice tune-up. So I do that on a daily basis. And the other thing is that you can get something called a Lansky. It's kind of on a pendulum, and a stone swings on the pendulum. You clamp your knife down, and you swing this pendulum along your knife, and it's really precise. That's what I like about that. I've never owned one, but I did know somebody that owned one, and he really liked it. He was a chef, so he had to keep his knife sharp. So that, you might look that up. It's called a Lansky, Lansky, and if you look on YouTube, there's actually quite a few videos that'll show you how to make a similar sharpener. So I would recommend that Lansky as especially for chisels. Well, first, I want to check this out. It's says not to be sold, property of Sorensen Company, East Brookland, Massachusetts. Alright, so if I was gonna sharpen my knife, let me make sure I got some oil on there. I need a little more mineral oil. It's a little bit low. And I would say, if I was to do it all over again, I would, if I had the money, I would get the water, Japanese water stones. Those things are nice, and it's all clean. This oil is kind of messy. But I've watched videos of those guys with the Japanese water stones, and it looks like the way to go. So I got it on medium, and I'm just going to go like this until I feel a burr. As soon as I feel a distinct burr, then I'll turn it over. And the tip always seems to be the hard part. Okay, I got a distinct burr. And so I'll come over here and do the other side until I feel a distinct burr on this side. Yeah. That feels pretty good. The knife was pretty sharp already. And I'll just go right to the fine. Until I feel a burr. Which you probably wouldn't. Yeah, the tip is always tough. I feel a pretty distinct burr on that side, so. And if I'm really trying to do a good job, I'll go like 10 strokes on this side, 10 strokes on this side, and then I'll work my way down. It's really tedious, but I got to be in the right mood for that. Usually I've got a pretty good burr, I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll take my knife and try to knock that burr off just by going like this on the bench. Alright, I can feel it. It's got a nice burr there. Yeah. We'll just go like that, and I would be done with this. Well, after I was done with my sharpening stones, I'd come to my strop here. I guess that's the proper name. And I'd start with the 600 grit sandpaper and do the same thing. And go like this until I feel a distinct burr. A lot of this sharpening, it just takes time. It's kind of tedious, at least the way I'm doing it. Once I'm done with the sandpaper, then I'll come over here to this one. And this, you know, you could use a little speed on this. They have videos that'll show you how to make a honing wheel. This is what we're doing, basically, is honing out of like MDF, and well, you can make it out of a lot of different things. I thought about doing that. And I have used the buffing wheel to, not for my knife so much. I don't like it for this knife because it seems to round it over a little bit or something, and it doesn't get it as sharp as just doing it this way. But a honing wheel would probably speed things up. Sometimes I use the buffing wheel for my smaller chisels when I'm sharpening those. The way I always check is check on the back of my thumbnail, see if it how easy it digs in. And what I usually do is check it on my wrist, see if it shaves. I haven't been doing too much sharpening lately, so I actually got a bit of hair there. A lot of times I don't have much hair. I don't know if you can see it. It's shaving it. It's, you know, I guess it feels pretty sharp, but I could get it even sharper, I think. So that's how I would sharpen my knife. And then for everyday sharpening, I use these diamond files or whatever you call them. And I'll do the same thing. I'm not going to mess up my knife, but I can go like this until I feel a burr, and then flip it over and do the other side. And when I'm done with that, then I'll come over here to my strop and go through that procedure. But I usually I use these diamond files quite a bit to just keep everything looking good, or keep everything sharp. It seems to work pretty good on that. So I think that's about all I got on the sharpening. There sure are a lot better ways to sharpen things, and there's tons of videos because everybody likes their own kind of way of sharpening. Some people go sharpen they go one way with the knife, and other people go the other way. It's just how you've been taught. Some people like to go this way. I always go like this, so I can feel that burr. And I hope this video has been of some use to you. There's plenty of excellent videos out there on sharpening, and that are a lot better than mine. One thing that I didn't explain very thoroughly is how I use my sharpening stones. I would say I would use my sharpening stones maybe every 2 or 3 months, and for more drastic shaping. And then for maybe once a week, I would use these diamond file, go over my edge, and then every day I use the straw. Some more than once a day sometimes. So, well, I guess that's about all I have for now. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you down the trail.